Is Bali actually calling me, honestly?
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I would love to unpack the power of manifestation to you. So let's get ready to listen.
So, the story about Bali, I need to tell you guys, and this is the power of manifestation I want you definitely to tap into. One of my clients went to Bali, and it happened that he took a few pieces of my designs to Bali. And while he was in Bali, people were really envious about his looks. And it was so funny that he wrote me, he was like, Barbara, people are going crazy for your designs. You have to come to Bali. I thought he was joking. I was like, dude, how do you expect me to come to Bali? I've just survived lockdown number 3 after COVID, to be very precise. I was like, how do you expect me to come to Bali without having any cash? Or are you going to cover my cost? I was like, unfortunately not, but you will be able to make business. Like, one of my girlfriends actually invited me to come to Bali a few years before. Is Bali actually calling me, honestly? So I just had to tap into that energy. I was like, God, if you want me to come to Bali, this is the second time somebody's inviting me to come to Bali to come and showcase my fashion. I was like, I want you to provide everything that I need. If this is supposed to be a journey for me, I want you to help me, figure it out. And that's why I want you guys to start tapping into your energy because you have so much power, you have no idea. On that very day, I cannot lie to you. One of my clients called me. She is a diplomat. She's one of the ambassadors of the African countries in Austria. I don't want to start mentioning names. And she caught me ordering 3 different dresses because she's been transited from Austria to just like, what? I mean, this is incredibly insane. Same day that I manifested that, asking God to bless me, that was exactly when it happened, guys. Well, I kept on going. I said, okay, well, now I'm having a little bit of money. It's not enough, but I kept with it. I just kept on believing in my faith. And because it was like, how did that happen? I was so blown away. You know what I mean? Like when you just manifested something right now and it's happening on the same day, you feel like, am I a witch or something? To cut the whole story short, guys, I went on with the process. I started believing more in the power of my voice. And I said, okay, God, now you have done this. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful. Now we need to find a way, because if I'm going to Bali, I'm supposed to pay all my bills, right, for the whole month, because it means if I have to go to Bali, I have to pay my rent, I have to pay the electricity, I have to pay so many things. And if I had to get somebody to replace me at work, because obviously I cannot close the shop for the whole month, the clients will be going crazy about me. Okay, you know what? Let me just see how it's going to unfold. Let me decide in a week to go, right? And see what God is going to do. I kept my faith alive and I started, postulating how I envisioned my journey to be, who I wanted, da. And in my head, I said, girl, they want you to come to Bali. How is it going to be? You need, first of all, you need somebody to take care of the shop. And somebody just showed up. One of my friends showed up and said, like, Barbara, I want you to go to Bali. This person is calling you. I'm going to finance your ticket. I was like, huh? How come? Oh my God, may God bless her, by the way. She's a mom to me, and I feel so, so blessed to have her. What am I saying, guys? You own so much power. And that's why I say, do not only just talk. I want you to embody whatever it is that you are claiming you want God to do for you. I want you to embody everything, because you have no idea what can be done by the power of your own tongue. So, and here is the key thing that completely blew me away. I took the orders, right? I took the orders, and obviously I'm supposed to travel. Finally, okay, let's say all my journey started evolving. I booked the ticket. They got me the visa within 24 hours, right? It was like a dream. I was like, how can I manifest Bali and everything is unfolding in 1 week, in less than a week, guys? This was like crazy. Then I was like, okay, now I got this job. What's gonna solve? What's gonna solve for me? And I started calling my tailors. I was like, oh my God, who's gonna solve? Who's gonna solve? I called my tailor. On the day when I started calling my tailor, one of my girls called me and said, Barbara, I'm having a presentation of my book today. I need to have a piece of yours because I need to embody your power piece. I was like, that's amazing. Oh my God. And She came, I told her what, what I'm giving her for. She paid what. There was no like negotiation or anything. She said somebody to deliver it. Somebody came to deliver it, to pick it up from me, and she invited me to that occasion. I also went that day, guys. I was crying to God. I was like, send me a tailor. I need a tailor. I finished talking to one of my girls, and I'm like, it's like this scenario it just happening right now, because this is how I felt. Like, what? Guys, I finished a call with a friend of mine. I was so devastated. I was actually literally asking one of my girls to help me with a tailor. She was like, yeah, I know somebody who always sold something from Nigeria. Long story short, I cut off that call. A call entered. Somebody calling me out of nowhere. They are tailors from Hungary. They needed more job and they want to sew for me. I was like, how is that possible? Guys, this is insane. And I have to tell you, this was really literally insane. And I asked the person, I have jobs for you, a lot of job. Could you make it to come to me today? Like, from Hungary, come to me today. I don't even know when that statement get out of my mouth. The guy came all the way. So I scheduled it in a way that I attended my girlfriend's event. And then after that, I rushed back to the shop, met the guy, gave him all the work, called my other friend who's a mom to me. Actually, the person who was financing my trip there, my flight. She was like, Barbara, is it going to be da-da-da, And I contacted her. I said, hey, ma'am, when I'm gone, I want these people to take care of my business, for me to take care of the thing. I gave them the measurement. I made God, I had to basically arrange everything that I needed to arrange, doing the measurement of the ambassador, and all the other job that came in between, guys. I was just so grateful. And that was when I started believing in my own power. And Bali was where everything unfolded with me, with my spiritual journey. And it is insane, guys. These are the things I'll be cutting out for you. And I want you to tap into this experience of mine, because I really want you to be the best version of yourself in 2026. And I want you to start thinking of sowing that seed for imagining you tapping into your highest power, or your highest self. Trust me. Trust me. I see my other video. I have to go. I have to go. Bye.
I hope this message resonates. If it does, kindly use the moment to share with your loved ones. Thank you so much for staying this far with me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.